All right, I am probably going to jail for this one. Hopefully not, because it's just a thought experiment. I am a software architect and an inventor by trade, so this is just what's coming to mind. That said, entertain this idea as people are still struggling as to what these orbs or plasmoids are in relation to the drones. Put a couple factors on the table. First, Google DARPA cloaking. I won't go into that because it's too complex, but if you Google it, you'll see a couple options, so you know what's on the table. Second, what we know about these drones is that they are hovering. So unlike a lot of other drones or military fighter jets that go off in different directions, if these drones are in a concentrated area, I, as an engineer, would do something in software called decoupling. I would use the orbs or plasmoids to provide a cloaking mechanism around anything within a perimeter that I've set up. Specifically, let's say that I have 5 orbs or 5 plasmoids. I would set them up around a 30-mile radius so that any drone inside of that 30-mile radius would be able to emit a frequency or possibly have some type of material on it that while inside of that perimeter, it can go invisible. It can be cloaked. Why do this? One, again, they are hovering, so they are in a specific and a restricted area. But from a financial and a logistical point of view, you've decoupled the cloaking mechanism from that specific drone. So one, if that drone goes down, you've only lost half of your investment because you've decoupled it. At the same time, you can put 30 or 40 different drones inside of that perimeter, and they will all have a cloaking mechanism for less cost. This would also work possibly with cruiser ships or ships out at sea. You put a perimeter around them, you won't be able to see them easily. This is just my idea. I don't know. But that would definitely show the relationship between the drones and these orbs that we are seeing. The orbs are potentially providing the cloaking mechanism for the drones, because we're going on into a month of this right now. If this was higher intelligence, I don't know what they're up to, but it doesn't seem like higher intelligence. They darn sure didn't come here with a good attack strategy, or they darn sure didn't come here with a good meet and greet strategy. It's taking too long. We're out of that window. So more than likely, this is military. Now I'm going to table why they are showing us these toys right now, because that's a different argument. But my concern is that we take the concept of aliens off the table, because if we think aliens and all of a sudden these things just disappear, they're going to be able to deny it and say it never happened. If we bring it back home to reality, we will be able to hold their feet to the fire for questions. They can't just write it off as an anomaly. That's my take on it. Hoorah, I'm out. One more variable to add to the mix that I forgot. There's a TikTok on here of a guy that's filming a drone. And in the TikTok, there's also an image of a street light. And initially, it looked like this really strange street flare coming off of the street light, really orange bright. Again, may or may not be anything, but that's something to factor